Hello, everybody. I've just come to a revelation. Watching through Game of Thrones, getting ready for the new season, so I wanted to go back and kind of review some up. And kind of taking what I have seen up to this point and what we kind of know is coming. When you go back and you watch again, you see stuff come from previous episodes that you may have missed, or that have been really, quick to go through. And watching again through some episodes, and then knowing how, season 7 ended, and some of the things like one of the biggest things is I think that everybody has an understanding that Bran is probably going to be very, very important to the final season and to the defeat or the fighting of the Night King and the army. If you go back to season 6, episode 6, when they had just escaped from the tree, and they're chasing Bran and the girl, forgot her name, who was carrying him basically, and Bran's cousin comes up on horseback, saves him. He was having some flashbacks, and they only lasted about like 6 seconds, and it might not have been something you may not have caught the first time, or second time, or third time you watched it, because I've gone back, before every season and watched the previous seasons up to that point. But there are like 5 different flashes of the same, not the same thing, but of the same theme amongst the 20 different, very quick. It's just seconds long, but there's a whole bunch of little things. It shows one of the dragons flying over the Capitol, and shows some of the scenes. It shows Ned Stark getting his head cut off and stuff like that, and things he's seen. But there are like 4, and you have to catch it really, really fast, but there are like 4 flashes of, for the life of me, again, things you miss, I didn't see where this original scene had happened. I don't remember it being in any ones, but one thing it showed like 2 or 3 times was, it seemed like the Mad King, I may not be wrong, so therefore, it may have been a flash that wasn't in the series, saying, "Burn them all," and they were pouring Greek fire, the green liquid, into some canisters. And then it also showed the Greek fire canisters, the chemicals underneath the citadel, or not citadel, but the church and grounds in the Capitol. And then it also showed the explosion where Cersei used it to blow everything up, blow up the church. And so it's 3 different times where it showed Greek fire, and it showed the king saying "burn them all" like 2 or 3 times. Take that, keep flashing to Bran and how important he is in the defeat, we think, again, everybody's speculating. It leads me, and this is my thinking, this is nothing from any knowledge or anything. Does Daenerys conquer Cersei before the battle? Does she get there and gain Greek fire? And does she do this because Bran tells her to do it? Because in order for her to have full armies and everything, if they fight the Night King and his armies, then go after Cersei and the capital in Westeros, they might not have as many men left. So I'm thinking that whole instance goes first. I think Cersei makes a move maybe, and they counter and then just go and wipe them out. Or maybe because Bran says, "Hey, we need Greek fire," and it's in Westeros. So that's just something I picked up and wanted to put that theory out there. It's, if you want to watch it, it's in the first like 45 seconds of season 6, episode 6, where he's having these flashbacks, and it's 5 or 6 flashes of Greek fire, and 3 of them are of the king or somebody saying burn them all, and it's showing them pouring the chemical into some flasks. So I think it's just that kind of, and what we all think is going to be Bran's big role in the coming last season. Seeing that whole bunch, fire kills the White Walkers and everything. I haven't seen that theory tossed around a whole bunch or anything about it. So I wanted to point it out there and see if anybody else has anything else to come up with on it.